god, this fucking lighting problem is gonna be the end of me. This is why I'm not taken seriously as a YouTuber. I guess I'll film in this darkness. Look at my hand. Let's do that again. Hey Carillo, I'm Nemesis. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. Long time no see. Let's talk about the song of the week, shall we? Holy, what a time to be alive, let me tell you. We have gotten so much good fucking music, all the way from fucking Bruno Mars, Anderson .Paak, Summer Walker, Taylor Swift, everybody and they mamas, Ed Sheeran, everybody. These drastic light changes, I really can't. But the song of the freaking week, for me, this is gonna make some people mad, but I don't give a fuck. The song of the week is the 10-minute version of All Too Well by Miss Taylor Allison Swift. Period. I don't want to hear nothing else. Let's carry on before I get murdered. Alright, so as you saw by the title of today's video, y'all already know what's up. Today I'm gonna be taking you guys through my updated wash day routine / refresh routine. Yay! I was seriously considering not doing that because I feel like you've seen me do my hair 10,000 fucking times, okay? But I haven't given you guys a full wash day routine since this fucking video. And this video is very special to me because this is the first ever hair video that I uploaded on YouTube. It's the video that kind of put my channel in the algorithm. You guys seem to enjoy it, so I wanted to give you guys an updated wash day routine because that shit was over a year ago and things have changed. Not just me as a person and my circumstances, but my hair has changed a lot. There's a lot more of it now. So my routine is slightly different. I'm gonna shut up. Let's get into the bathroom. Whee! Hello there and welcome to the bathroom. All right, so the first step in my whole routine is detangling my hair. I'm gonna be using the same brush that I use later on to style my hair. And listen, I know a lot of people are not fans of dry brushing because it can be a little bit painful, but if you hold on to your hair and not pull directly from the roots, it's pretty easy, and then I end up looking like Hermione Granger meets Hagrid. It's a look, babes. You can't deny it. So second step, of course, I go into washing my hair, and I'm gonna be using one of my favorite shampoos, the Crystalness Moisture Rich Curl Shampoo, combined with this scalp massager. Holy shit, this changed the game for me. This feels amazing, and it's so good at removing product buildup right at the root. After that, I'm gonna condition, obviously, but I'm not gonna use a regular conditioner. I'm gonna be using a hydrating mask because that's another thing that has changed a lot in my routine. My hair has gotten so much drier than before, so now I deep condition regularly. While having the mask on, I'm gonna detangle once again with my Tangle Teaser. This brush is fucking amazing. I'm gonna leave it on for 10 minutes, and when I start removing it, I'm gonna flip my head over and start creating clumps by squishing to condition. This hasn't changed in my routine. I used to do this a lot and I still do it. And then I'm gonna wrap my hair in the microfiber towel. And yes, I use it with a button in the front. Don't come at me, it works for me. Okay, that's it, bye. All right, and now we are here. All right, when I get my hair out of the towel, I try to not just like rake through it directly, but just kind of let it fall where it needs to fall, just by kind of like shaking my head so that those clumps that I formed in the shower after squishing to condition kind of remain together. If you need to rake on your hair, you can definitely do that. I'm just showing what I do, but you do whatever works for you, my good sis. All right, and after that, I am gonna add a little bit more water, a little bit more moisture, mixed in with a little bit of my leave-in conditioner, because even though I had a moisture heavy wash routine, my shit is mad thirsty, bro. Like I've already spoken about this one, but I'm actually gonna show you how it is that I use it. This is the Crystalness Moisture Rich Leave-In Conditioner. So I kind of just spray it deliberately all over my ends, especially because that's where I get the most dry and that's where I need the most moisture. And then I scrunch it in, and you can hear that my hair is, it's wet. It's just not dripping wet because all right. After getting all the bases done, let's get into the actual styling. Now I definitely do kind of divide my hair into sections because it's gotten too long, yeah. So I do my little top layers separately from my bottom layers. First step, I mean, This is already like the 5th step in this wash day routine, but you know what I mean. All right, so for my defining cream today, I'm bringing her back. This is the AG Hair Care Curl Fresh Definer. This is such an interesting cream. If you didn't watch the video where I used it for the first time, I'll put it right here and I'll link it down below. Lately, I've been alternating between these two because these are just like my top 2 favorites of the moment. This is the Curl Smith Hold Me Softly Style Balm, and it's pretty, you know, moisture heavy. But for the days where I want to kind of balance out my hair with a little bit of protein, I go for this one because this one has, you know, quite a bit of protein in the ingredient list. So all right, so I take about that much per section and just distribute it, doing the praying hands method, and then I scrunch it back up. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. If you feel like your hair is getting dry quicker than usual, add water to the product to activate it. Mix it up in my hand, emulsify it so that it's actually activated before you even put it on your hair. All right, next thing that has changed in my routine since that last video is I now like mixing up gels. Do I do it every single time? No. Do I do it the majority of the times? Yes. So I'm gonna take a light, very light layer of this little light hold gel from Rizos Curls. This fucking artificial lighting is not... Anyways, this one. This is my favorite light hold gel of the moment. I take about that much and I do a little pass through of it. Before putting on the second layer of shell, we're gonna do some brush styling. Yes, we are. So in that original video that I posted, I actually did brush styling, but I did it with a Denman brush, and it was a tiny bit different than what I'm about to do now. So now I like to do brush styling with this type of brush. This is like a nylon slash boar hair? Boar, what the fuck is this called? Hold on. Boar bristle. There we go. Nylon slash boar bristle brush. So the way I like to brush style now, some of you guys have seen it already on my previous videos, but since we're doing an updated version, here we go. This is it. So I like to take a little chunk of hair around that size, put the brush kind of like, you know, pretty secure in it, create tension between the root and the brush, and just and that's it, and just brush away from the head and then do a little bit of this and then scrunch it back up. Another way of doing it, which is a little bit closer to what I used to do with my Denman brush originally, is kind of like the same thing, but when I'm halfway through brushing, kind of twist it around and then let it go. And it gives that type of little swirl at the end, which is super, super cute. This step is not completely necessary, but it's more for the wavies and curlies that are looking for a little bit more definition. Just to give you like an actual visual example of what the brush can do. So this is a little chunk that was brush styled versus this chunk that wasn't brush styled. You can definitely still see the swirl because that's just the natural pattern of my hair, but it's all over the place. It can be a little bit more finesse. That's what brush styling is for. So I'm gonna do it on this little chunk of hair. And now you see it's a little better. It's more like contained. It's more, you know. And after doing all that brush styling wherever it is that you want to do it, I'm gonna go with my second coat of gel and I take about that bit. And this is very important. For my second coat of gel, I definitely do make sure that it's pretty wet, because if not, it's gonna be a little bit too drying for me, all right? And then do your thing. Okay, I'm gonna do the other side. All right. And this is how we're looking. This step will always and forever be part of the wash day routine. I don't care how many years go by. Taking the microfiber towel to squish in all that excess water and whatnot. Now I'm gonna go do the same exact thing on these two little chunks of hair. I will be right back. I'm not gonna put you through that again. Thank you very much. Give me a second. Okay, I'm back. We did it. So I did the same exact thing on the top layers. As you can see, we got cute little swirls in here. I did that with my little brush technique. I'm gonna go diffuse now. I will hopefully be back before the sun sets at 3 p.m. Fucking daylight savings, bro. Okay, so I'm back, but my hair is not dry, so hold on. I just wanted to do a quick little diffusing tutorial, let's call it that. And first of all, this is my hair dryer. This is the one that I used in that original video, and this is the one that I am still using to this day. I am still getting questions about what hair dryer this is. This is the Turbo Power Turbo 1500 hair dryer. Listen, I'm not saying this is the most amazing hair dryer. It is probably not. It is so old. I've had this shit since high school, and I'm not gonna disclose my age right now, but it's been a long time since I was in high school, and it's still kicking. So, and the diffuser attachment didn't really come with this hair dryer. I bought it randomly at a Bed Bath & Beyond years ago as well. It's from the brand TS2, their finger diffuser. Let me see if you can see the little logo right there. If I find it, I will go ahead and link it. I like the diffusers that are kind of like a bowl shape, and then they have the little holes and the little spikes. I don't like the diffusers that are just flat and then have the spikes. I don't like that shit. Also, haven't heard great things about the one from Diva Curl that's kind of shaped like a hand. I'll put a picture here. And if I can't find this one, I'll link an alternative. And now when it comes to diffusing, I've explained it a couple of times, and I recently explained it in a previous video, but I keep getting questions about it. First of all, with my diffuser, I like to start with my roots. I start here, here, and in the back. I just hover. Once my roots feel not dry, but just humid, not wet. That's when then I start moving into the rest of my hair, and then I start hovering everywhere until I feel like my hair is no longer dripping wet, it's just damp. Once it's damp, that's when I really start doing this. When I start really cupping my hair in there and letting it diffuse for a couple of, like, let's say a minute per side. And then I just kind of alternate. Once I feel like it's pretty dry, that's when I start flipping my hair back and forth, you know, to kind of get that little volume, to get that little root lifting. And then I flip my head over and diffuse like this for volume purposes. And that's it. That's my little speedy diffuser tutorial. There's all my info about the damn hair dryer. I'll be back when my hair is dry. And we're back. Now my hair is dry. But I have quite the gel cast. So let's scrunch out the motherfucking crunch. My current go-to, I've mentioned it 50,000 fucking times, but it is the Verb Moringa and Jojoba treatment oil. Oh my God, can I not get the oil? Look what's left. That's it. Y'all know the damn drill. So I take about 2 to 3 little drops, warm it up with my hands, like really warm them up. I usually just like do this and then scrunch. But I've seen some other curlies do this type of scrunching out the crunch. They kind of like clap their hands together. And let me tell you that it does work. It does work. It's so weird, but it works. Just clap them together and it starts breaking the gel cast pretty quick. And then you can just like smooth the rest over and boom, just like that. Like the cast is pretty much gone. Look at the difference. Scrunched out, not scrunched out. This is the same thing to the other side. Now I'm just gonna be shaking my roots, and that's it. This is my little finished result. Some little clumps that are a little bit more wavy. There's some clumps that are a little bit more curly. That's just the way that my hair pattern is. It's a bit of a mix between 2A all the way to 3A. Curls and waves and whatnot. But doing this washi routine is how I can get the most out of my natural hair pattern being defined and controlled. And for clumps like this, I personally like to break them just to get more volume, because my hair is not super dense. I have medium density hair, but I like to make it look like I have, you know, high density hair because I like the volume, I like the big puffy hair. But I mean, that's it. Those are all the different things that I have been doing in comparison to that original wavy hair routine that I showed you guys over a year ago. But this isn't the end of the video, because maybe on second or third day hair, I'm gonna show you guys how it is that I refresh my curls or my waves. I hope this was helpful. I'm gonna see you again in a couple of seconds, I guess. Hi friends, welcome to day 3 hair. Okay, so I'm gonna be Jesus fucking Christ. I'm gonna be refreshing my hair because as you can see, I've lost a lot of definition. Mostly it's my own fault because I did not sleep right on my hair. But that's what refreshing is for. So I don't know if you guys remember on this video when I said, like, if I see that my curls are starting to look a little stringy and not very well defined, I'll use water and a defining cream to refresh my hair. If I just see that all I have is an overall dry look, like my hair is just looking frizzy and thirsty, then I'll use water and a leave-in conditioner. So since today what I'm dealing with the most is a lack of definition instead of frizz, I'm gonna be using a defining cream. So the first thing I do is obviously wet my hair. You guys already know the damn drill. Am I gonna make my hair soaking wet? Absolutely not. We don't have time for that. No. I'm just gonna get my hair damp. And as I start getting it damp and scrunching it, you can already see the definition coming back. See? Sometimes waves and curls literally just need water. Like, it's completely fine if you don't even want to add product. I'm gonna add some product because I want this hair to last me at least 2 to 3 more days. And honestly, I'm not even gonna put that much. I'm just gonna be using this little bit of defining cream, add a little bit of water to it, rub it, activate it. And this product is just so creamy and sticky that a little bit really does go a long way. And I'm just gonna be, you know, smoothing it over my hair and then scrunching it back up. When it comes to refreshing my hair, there are 2 things that are very important to me. First, that I don't use a whole lot of product, because if I do, I'm just gonna cause product buildup and my hair is gonna last even less. And the second thing is that the routine has to be simple. This is not wash day, this is just refresh. It has to be very simple. So that's why I only have 2 steps: adding water and a little bit of product, and that's it. From this point on, you can either let it air dry or you can diffuse it. I'm gonna diffuse it because I want the shit to be over. So I'm gonna go do the same thing on this side, diffuse, and I'll be right back. Hello, I'm back. All right, and now hair is dry, and here it is. This is how we end up looking after that quick little refresh. That's it. I wish this was more interesting. Another thing that I should point out that I did mention on my last Q&A, I only refresh once between wash days, unless it's just with a little bit of water, but I don't like adding more product. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna pass it along to the other nemesis. I hope this was helpful or entertaining. I have no idea, sister. I don't know. Bye. Welcome back. Wasn't that an exhilarating routine? Listen, I really hope this was actually helpful to you guys. If you have a similar hair type to mine, if you are getting started with your wavy hair journey, or if you've been in the game for a long time, if you've been looking for, like, I don't know, different types of techniques and different types of products to use in your routine, I really hope this was informative and not super boring. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing to my channel. Tell me what you think in the comments down below. Do you like this routine better than the old one? Did you like the old one better than this one? Which one works better for you? I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching. And most importantly, girls, boys, gender non-binaries, have a great rest of your day. Yeah, bye.